What is going on, you beautiful people of the Call of Duty community? Today we are going over the GRAU 5.56 in Modern Warfare, and I'm going to be showing you guys the best ways to get this gun golden super fast. Now I'm going to have a ton of tips in here, and we're going to be going over just about every single challenge. We're going to be going over headshots, hipfires, long shots, shortly after reloading kills, mounted kills, a few additional tips, and my actual class setup. All those will have timestamps and they'll be down in the description, but let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. First off, I want to say that I've had a lot of fun with this. This seems like it's been one of the more overpowered weapons that they've added to Modern Warfare recently, or out of like any of the guns that they have added. It's been working pretty well, and I know a lot of people have been using this gun too, so I figured that this would be a great gun to make the complete gold camo guide of. First, we're jumping into headshots. Now, most of the time I don't even have to go for the actual headshots, and by the time that I complete other challenges, this is already finished. So I'd recommend going ahead and finishing other challenges first, and then more than likely you're gonna already have this completed. In the off chance that you don't, I would recommend just focusing on smaller maps. Play whatever Shoot House, Rust, Shipment, whatever playlist is out currently for those. Definitely play that. Aim for the chest or higher. A lot of the times if you aim for the upper chest and you get hit first, your gun will fling up and hit their head, making it an easy headshot. Again, this one's not too difficult. Try and finish the other challenges first, and then from there just focus mainly on getting those headshots and don't worry about anything else. Now we're going to be jumping into hipfires. Now this is also pretty easy as long as you're having the right attachments on your weapon. Now there are two main attachments that I would run when going for hipfires that help tremendously. And the first ones, we're going to be heading over to laser and putting over the 5 milliwatt laser. Now this is going to help tremendously with that hipfire accuracy and your sprint to fire speed. When I say tremendously, I mean tremendously. This laser I would not go without on this gun when going for hipfires. And on top of that, you can head over to your underbarrel and put on the Merc foregrip, which will also help with your hipfire accuracy. Now the con to this is that you have a slower aim down sight speed, but when you're going for hipfires, you really don't need that aim down sight speed, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Again, play smaller maps. It makes it super easy for it. Close quarters. Shipment is absolutely fucking amazing for hipfire kills. The amount of kills that you can get is incredible. The range with the 5 milliwatt laser is also incredible. Again, I would not go without these two attachments. For a third challenge, we are jumping into long shots. Now my favorite map to get long shots in is Shoot House, but then again, you can do just about any map. I do have a playlist on my channel that I'll link below that I just recently started of going map to map and showing the best long shot locations. For this, I would recommend putting on any site. No matter what site you do, it's not going to change how far away that long shot is. I always enjoy the GI Mini Reflex. I find that it works best for me. On top of that, I would go over to barrel, and I would put on the SSS 26.4 inch Archangel barrel. It's kind of a mouthful, but this is going to help tremendously with that recoil control and your damage range, which is exactly what you need for those long shots. Now you're losing quite a bit of mobility, but generally when I go for long shots, I'm really in the same location. If you're not playing like Shoot House, I would probably recommend a Ground War or the 10v10 maps. Then I would head over to underbarrel and put on your Commando foregrip. Again, this is to help with recoil. I generally use the larger magazines, whichever you feel is best, just since at longer ranges, you're going to probably miss more shots, so you need more ammo in your magazines. Last but not least, we can put on really any kind of muzzle. A lot of the times I'll use the monolithic suppressor because that gives us even more damage range. If you're taking it as far as this makes the gun pretty slow to bring up, and I would probably recommend going into those larger maps. Again, Shoot House is great. Sit on any of the back walls and you can easily get long shots this way. I was able to get like 20 a game, and it went by pretty fast. My last tip for long shots is to mount on objects. This will give you tremendous recoil control and is great. With all these tips together, you're going to be getting those long shots super easily. Next, we're jumping into shortly after reloading kills. Now this one has been made a lot easier after update that was a long time ago. Honestly, this one might be something like the headshots in the case that you just can leave this one for probably one of the last challenges you do, and more than likely this will already be completed. What I like to do for this is head over to perks and put on sleight of hand so that you can reload a lot quicker. And then what I do as soon as I spawn up in a match or after I die, I will shoot a single bullet, and once I see someone, I will reload super quickly and get that kill. Once again, I would probably recommend not doing that right away. Wait till you've completed your other challenges, because more than likely you will go ahead and complete that while completing other challenges, and then you won't have to do as much or any at all. And that's what I found was the case for me with the last few guns that I've used. Next, moving into mounted kills. Now this is also going to be a lot easier than you think it would be. A lot of people struggle with this, but honestly there's so many areas around the map that you're able to mount on that I wouldn't really worry. What I do is mount on just about any object that I can when I assume that a player's coming around the corner. Or again, this one's great to go with the long shots on shoot house, back wall. You can mount there and get a ton of mounted kills. Again, just mount on as many objects as you can, be patient, and this should be completed, again, fairly fast for you. Truly, my only tip when it comes to these challenges is tie in as many challenges together at a single time that you can. Doing so will complete these challenges a lot faster, and therefore, you will get gold a lot faster. Something that I do a lot is long shots and mounted kills, or hipfires and crouch kills. Again, tie in as many as you can together, and you'll complete it a lot faster. Next, I wanted to jump into my class setup that I use all the time for you guys. Now this is more when I'm not going for those other challenges that I showed that you can change the perks around. Of course, you can kind of base those off of this class setup and only change what you need to. First, I run the XRX Season MK2 barrel, which will help with your bullet range and velocity. Next, I run the GI Mini Reflex, of course put on whatever you like. Then I run the FSS Blackjack Stock, which helps with aiming stability. You can use the XRX Strike Light 3, which will help with aim walking movement speed. This is going to help more just if you walk around a lot while aimed in. Or for really small maps, I would probably recommend the No Stock, just because this helps a lot with your mobility. It brings up your gun much faster, but you are losing a ton of accuracy and control of the weapon. So unless you're playing on shipments or shoot house or rust, there's really no point in running this because you'll end up hurting yourself more than helping. Next, I run the Underbarrel Commando foregrip to help with recoil control. And last but not least, I run the XRX Void 2 rear grip to help with that aim down sight speed. It's like the stippled grip tape, but for this weapon. Again, I use this class setup all the time and I would highly recommend it. Change whatever you wish and make sure to put it down in the comments if you change something so that other people can see and maybe that'll help them out more. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that this has helped you in some way or another. I put a lot of time of effort into these videos. So if you have any tips or tricks to help with my videos, please let me know and I will make sure to implement those. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.